Hello, my fellow viewers and subscribers, and this is Supercholatemilkshake, and I'm in deep trouble. To show you how deep, here you go. Alright, so you can definitely see the predicament that I'm in. Right now I lost my job, I'm about to get kicked out of the house, which means that I may not be able to keep uploading YouTube videos for you guys, and honestly, I really want to keep doing this, because I enjoy doing this, and honestly, it's something that kind of brings a bit of a fulfillment to my life. I also want to keep making some games, and I want to keep making the comics that I want to make, you know, that sort of stuff. So basically, when it comes down to it, I need your guys' help, okay? I mean, I need a plan too, but my biggest part of the plan has to deal with changing myself, so this is where you guys come in. I want you to criticize my videos, okay? Go ahead and pick them apart, tear them to piece by piece. Tell me what you like, tell me what you didn't like, tell me what I can improve on. The more constructive, the better, okay? You have 5 seconds to pause this video, go back, watch all my previous videos, and then tell me what your criticisms are back in this video in the comment section down below, okay? 5 seconds, go. Okay, so basically now that you've written your criticisms down and you told me what your criticisms are, I have here in this journal a criticisms for myself. Basically, when it comes down to it, yes, I'm kind of aware of some of the issues that I have. First of all, one of the issues that I was aware of was that I'm annoying / boring. Now, I haven't been told that I was annoying much, but I have been told that I was annoying a couple times from several other people. And boring, I've been told a whole lot of times. So, to be honest, when it comes down to it, that one's fair. Fair is fair with that one. So, first of all, I think my voice may be a part of the problem. I think it's a little annoying because I find it a little annoying for myself. I mean, granted, even if it doesn't sound that bad to some of you out there, I'm pretty sure there's going to be quite a few other people who would argue otherwise. So, you know, when it comes down to it, I also bunny trail a lot. I mean, I tend to lose focus on what I'm thinking of or what I'm saying, and then I tend to drag on a certain subject way longer than it needs to, or I end up going into another subject which I shouldn't be. So, tell you the truth, that is another big problem. Also, I don't feel like I tell enough jokes. That's one thing that is definitely wrong. I think I noticed that when I was back in my earlier days, is that I used to tell a little more jokes. Now I don't seem to do that very much at all. Part of it has to deal with how life has treated me so far. I mean, it's been treating me so bad that I almost became cynical in a way, where honestly telling jokes doesn't really satisfy me nearly as much as it used to anymore. But honestly, I really would love to get back to the part where I could just wake up every morning thinking of ways to make people laugh. So, tell you the truth, I don't think I am telling enough jokes on this channel. Also, I think I have too short of content. And by this, I don't mean like video length. I mean like quite literally, I don't upload nearly enough content onto this channel to keep the viewer base and the subscriber base interested, which is kind of a big problem. It's been a big problem since like 2000... I think it happened shortly after 2015 when my content started to dribble out and it started getting slower and slower and slower. I mean, I think the biggest time I ever gotten the most amount of views in a week was during that game jam, but even then, it still has been pretty slow, and it hasn't been as big as it was before, especially since I've uploaded that first vlog. But anyway, and yes, I know, I picked a windy day to do this. This is terrible. Anyway, also, I don't feel like I'm focused in on my videos very much. Again, I mean, there's going to be a lot of focus issues here because I have ADHD and it's one thing I have to work with, but I don't feel like I'm focused into editing my videos very much. I'm not focused into recording my videos very much, and I'm not focused into, well, just doing it overall. And honestly, I need to work on that. I don't know how I can work on that. If you guys have any suggestions, any ideas, please be sure to let me know. I mean, I do have one idea already, but I'll get to that when I get to that. Anyway, and then of course, I tried to do too much inside one video. Even if it's a short video, I usually try to put in like a whole slew of edits. And honestly, I really don't need to do that. I need to focus in on some of the parts that I do need to edit and some of the parts that I do need to look at and just go like, this needs improvement, this needs some tweaking, or whatever. This could do with a re-voiceover, and I just need to work on those smaller pieces and not worry about the big edits that a lot of people are going to think are flashy and just distractions and all that other stuff, because, you know, I shouldn't distract from the fact that some of my content can be bad. So anyway, and number 3, this is kind of a criticism for myself mostly, but I don't feel like I'm that good enough of a person. I am not a kind person, I am not a nice person, and honestly, I get into fights a lot, I get into arguments a lot, I betray a lot of people, I betray the ones I love, and I do hurt a lot of people. Like, this one's mostly for myself, but honestly, I figured I'd bring it up to you guys anyway, because I need the help with this one. I mean, I feel like I've treated too many people like trash, and I've already talked about that one. I tend to break concentration, not just for myself, but for other people as well, which I don't need to do that, and I don't want to do that, or I don't intend to do that. But then part of it is also because after a while, in a certain point in the conversation with some people, they go on to other subjects, and I'm still stuck on that one subject because I never got what I wanted to say off my brain. And it's a problem for me, really. I don't want to be like this. I want to communicate with other people, and I want to talk with them. And you know, that's the thing too. I have a very hard time communicating with them. I have it down here on my notes as well. In fact, because of this, I also feel like it hampers me on my YouTube channel as well. Because I can't talk to people in real life, I have a hard time getting thoughts on my brain, off my brain, and I have a hard time translating my thoughts into words. It's going kind of seamlessly right now, but that's because I've practiced this enough. So anyway, how do I improve? Well, I do have a few notes on that, but honestly, I'm hoping that some of you guys will help expand upon that and help me realize that maybe there is better ways to improve. Like, for example, maybe not picking such a windy spot to record a video in. But anyway, first of all, lowering my voice tone just a little bit, you know, to make it a little bit deeper, so that, you know what, a lot of people wouldn't find it nearly as annoying, and maybe some girls might find it a little more attractive because it's deeper. But then, to tell you the truth, when it comes down to it, I kind of get tired of talking in a rather deep voice every once in a while, and I gotta revert back to normal. Yeah, stupid wind. And then, of course, I also want to start writing some things down more. That way I can be more focused inside my videos, I can be more focused on my topics. I mean, it's kind of like this one. I actually wrote most of this stuff down before I started recording this video, which is why I'm telling you all these thoughts seamlessly. Also, I need to learn some more jokes and effective comedy. Now, this one I can probably do a little bit naturally, but otherwise I need to try and practice a bit more. I need to get better at this. I need to grow, I need to develop, and I need to learn how to do better jokes and better comedy. And granted, I know sometimes comedy has to be offensive, but that's okay. If you're offended, that's not my problem. It's yours. So anyway, number 4, I have to use less editing inside my videos. Now, yes, I know, it is nice to see something rather distracting every once in a while, and yes, it is kind of fun to do something ridiculous, like something randomly blowing up inside the background, but, I could probably tweak it down so I don't have too much to edit, and I don't have to waste my time editing all these videos, or wasting my time editing like hours long worth of video, because it takes way too much time to edit these videos in the first place, and it kind of drives me a little bit nuts when I don't get a video up on time or up on my scheduled time. So, you know, that's another thing I need to do. Also, I need to start seeking counseling, like I'm doing right now, where I'm asking you guys, give me your criticisms. What do I need to do? How do I need to improve? What are the ways that I can improve, you know? Like, for example, not picking a windy spot! The stupid Wyoming wind ain't listening. Anyway. So anyway, I should probably consider seeking counseling. I'll probably try to seek some personal counseling. I'm going to try and seek counseling from you guys. I'm going to try seeking counseling from friends, and I might seek a little bit of counseling from family too, to see what I can do to do better, because honestly, when it comes down to it, there's a lot wrong with me, and I have to improve. I have to get better. I have to do better in order to keep a good job, in order to make money off of YouTube, or to make money off of a product like my games or my comics or whatever. Even though honestly, my end goal isn't really about making money. It's about entertaining you guys. But, you know, that's not the whole point. I mean, I need to make money in order to live, and in order to live, I need to make money, which it makes no sense, but, you know. Anyway, also, I need to start doing some things that helps me concentrate. One thing I actually happen to do quite a bit is chewing on things. Okay, it's a little embarrassing to admit to you guys, but at one point in time, I used to suck my thumb a lot. Yeah, I know, I just admitted to something rather embarrassing, but, yes, I used to do that, but it was my way of concentrating, it's my way of focusing. Sometimes I usually tend to chew on things to help me focus a little bit, but that's also not really, that kind of also doesn't really help necessarily either. So if there's any other ways anything else out there that might help me concentrate and help me focus more on the subject at hand, please let me know down in the comments down below as a part of your constructive criticism, okay? Also, I need to try communicating more. Now, this is where I also need to seek out counseling from friends. This is where I also need to seek out counseling from other people. This is where I need to talk to the stupid Wyoming wind to calm down for a few seconds and let me finish recording this video. Anyway, are you tired of the Wyoming wind jokes? I'm not. Nebraska, because seriously, when it comes down to it, Idaho blows and Nebraska sucks. A lot of you are gonna hate me for that. Anyway, but I need to try communicating a little bit more. I need to try to get the work on getting my thoughts out of my head, into my mouth, and out to you guys. Or out to somebody that I'm talking to, or somebody who I want to get into an intimate relationship with here, you know? Because that's the thing. I have a hard time speaking to people, I have a hard time talking to people, and honestly, some of the things in my future career kind of consists of that, so I really need to work on it. I need to change myself to go from ambivert to extrovert. Because, tell you the truth, I really do enjoy talking to people. I really do. I want to talk to people, and I want to have as much conversation as I possibly can. Honestly, when it comes down to it, bottling up emotion doesn't necessarily help either, which is something I've been also trying to work on releasing too. Very, very slowly, but I'm working on releasing it so I don't blow up all at once. So, anyway, outside of that, that's all the criticisms that I have for myself. Honestly, I can't wait to see what criticisms you guys have down below in the comments. Okay, guys, so right now, the future of the Super Chocolate Milkshake is a complete and total mystery. I don't know if it's going to end up with somebody else. I don't know if it's going to completely and totally fail and it will be forgotten and completely and totally erased into oblivion. I have no idea. But honestly, this is the one thing I can tell you for sure. The future not only just lies with me, but it also lies with you too, as the viewer, as the subscriber. And of course, it's not just my responsibility to just help run this channel, but it's kind of your responsibility too to help me run this channel. It's your responsibility to share this video, share it with your friends, tell people that I exist, and also be sure to spread the word that the Super Chocolate Milkshake is actually one really cool guy, but he also needs your help too. He needs help improving. He wants to improve. He wants to get out of a rut that he's been stuck in for like nearly 6 years now, which is kind of crazy. So basically what I want you guys to do is to tell the world and to help share this video. I never really promote sharing on this channel, okay? But for this case, I'm going to make an exception. The only reason why I never really promote sharing is because I feel like if you guys feel like it's worth sharing, then you will share it. But honestly, in this case, I'm going to make an exception. Tell your friends, get as many people onto this criticism train as you possibly can. Tell these people ask these people what I could be doing better. Because, tell you the truth, any sort of criticism, anything that you can give me, anything constructive, anything that will help me out, will be helpful. And honestly, I will be eternally grateful for you guys. I have high hopes for the future, okay? I really do. Even if things look about as dark as they do, considering the whole pandemic and what's going on in the White House and all that other jazz, tell you the truth, I still have hopes for the future, and I still hope that we're going to have a better future, and I still hope that we can still see each other sometime in the future, maybe like at a Comic-Con or whatever. Okay guys, so basically this is the part where I'm going to have to end the video here, but honestly I'm going to try and end it out the kind of usual way that I do it. So anyway, like I said, if you can't really find any much way of criticizing me, well then please be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And well, I mean, if you didn't like this video, then fine, hit that dislike button, but you know what? hitting that dislike button still adds feedback to YouTube and still tells the algorithm to, well, put my video up somewhere because somebody interacted with my video. And any kind of interaction is better than no interaction, right? So basically, when it comes down to it, I hope you guys give me the help and support that I need, and hopefully we can continue to make this channel better and better and better. So I'll see you all in the next video, which will hopefully be better than this one. So this is Super Chocolate Milkshake, signing off.